I'm here with Emma from Good Growing, and today's episode of Death Grow is going to be a fun one because we are probably both delirious right now.
Too many hours of work.
Yes, way too many. We are sitting here in my Neoflora installation at RHS Spring Festival Malvern.
Gold medal winner.
Gold medal winner, both of us. I'll insert some footage of Emma's installation here. She did an amazing wedding reception as her installation, and yeah, you can see that here.
So my name's Emma. I make houseplant content, teaching people how to take care of their plants, tips and tricks, all that kind of thing, from plant chores to repots to pests, all of the fun stuff. I've got about 200 plants in my London flat.
Wow, yeah.
And yeah, it's pretty good. I like it. I love houseplants, and I'm sure if you're here, you do too.
If you want to hear some content that is slightly less weird than what I make, definitely less weird than what I make.
I'm pretty weird though as well, let's
Okay.
be honest.
Two weirdos together. Yeah, unite.
Forever.
Right. Do you know about Death Grow and what the concept is?
I have no clue what's going on.
So Death Grow, I used to work on a commercial nursery in trials and breeding, and we used to have to throw away our intellectual property because we couldn't burn it, so it would go to the killing off area where it would just rot down and it absolutely stank. It was horrible, it was disgusting. That gave me an idea though. Everyone throws away their plant material somehow, like they kill plants.
Yeah,
but
we all kill plants.
It's just not discussed enough in the industry and with influencers and things like that and people in general, but we do kill plants. It's okay to kill them.
All the time.
And so this kind of spurned like, what other questions do people want answered, or like random questions and shit like that.
Sounds
so
fun, let's go.
that's what we're gonna do. Pick a question out of the welcome in.
This one.
Brilliant. Plant trend you secretly hate but still participated in.
Oh, it's rare plants. It's one of those things where it's like I really want them because they're pretty, but I think I get sucked in by like knowing that it's rare and then ending up wanting it, and even if it's not like ideal for my house, and I've probably killed like my the pink
Princess.
the philodendron pink princess, that word.
We're on the same wavelength.
yeah. Delirious, but on the same wavelength. Wavelength.
There we go.
I'm dyslexic too.
Yeah, in sync. Aliens.
Yeah, but the philodendron pink princess, awful. I grew it so poorly, but I really wanted it because it was like the thing in like 2020. I don't have them anymore because it's just I couldn't anymore. Yeah.
They grow a bit weird. I find.
Yeah. I struggled massively.
Next question. Ding. Ding. If your plants had a group chat, what would the main topic be?
Underwatering and how thirsty they are.
Yeah.
I am a chronic underwaterer, and like the leading cause of plant death in my home is underwatering, unfortunately, and so I'm pretty sure they'd be constantly shouting like, "Oh, you want to go get a drink?" Yeah.
They thirsty gals.
Yeah, they're all thirsty.
Thirsty. Next question. I'm a chronic underwaterer too. Blah, blah, blah.
It's better than overwatering,
It
so I'd
is,
rather
it
do
is.
that way than the other.
Yes, for sure. Do you think there's too much gatekeeping in the plant community, or do you think some knowledge should be exclusive?
Oh gosh, that's a tough one. I feel like there is a little bit of gatekeeping, but I try and not gatekeep it all. And that's why I share everything about my plant care journey, like all of the goods, the bads, the uglies, all of it. And so I try not to, but there definitely is a little bit when it comes, especially like where you're getting rare plants or like getting deals and stuff, which if you're a seller, I get it. You want to like keep your sources a little bit, but if you're just a collector, like chill, man.
Are they smuggling them in? That's the question.
Maybe they are.
Maybe they are. Who knows? Next question.
This one.
Nice. Have you ever bought a plant just because everyone else was buying it, and did you regret it?
Yes, I've done that several times. I may have done it here just because there's so many beautiful plants, and not because everybody else is doing it, but just like I see it and I like the look of it more. I think it's like I think I want it, and then it turns out I've not done any of the research behind it. I don't know what it needs, not learned about the care about it, and bad. I don't have the right place to put it, and it just ends up kicking the bucket.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
Fair enough. That is fair enough. I've done that a bit as well. So.
It's hard.
Yeah, especially when they're cute plants, but they don't do well in my care. I have that a lot with anthuriums. I'm pretty terrible with them.
Yeah, they're definitely not my strong suit either.
I've got one there. I'm like, haha, I've got my eye on it.
Are you bringing it home?
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice. To die. I'm bringing it to die.
Yeah.
Okay, next question.
But it's a keepsake plant.
It's a keepsake plant, exactly, and it will be keepsake in my compost bin.
All of your plants will be fertilized with it.
Yeah, see, I'm sustainable. I recycle.
That's good. That's
Yeah.
you should.
Yeah, exactly. What's your plant care hot take that might get you cancelled?
I don't think I'll get cancelled for this, but I definitely think that a lot of variegation on plants, especially on anthuriums, looks like damage. Or like
Yeah.
the plant is sick.
Yep,
I think they look ill.
yep.
And like I know they're like trending now and like popular and like coming up in like everything that can't
No.
don't
no,
like it.
No.
I won't get cancelled, but I think they're ugly.
They are pretty ugly. I think as well, like it's the type of variegation, because you can get like some that looks
If it was
quite
sectoral,
nice. Yeah,
but
and it's all mushed.
minty.
It looks like bird poo.
yeah, like some bird
been-
just shat on this
I
plant.
mean, they say that about my Thai constellation over there, but I still like that one. I quite like it.
My Tycon's super not variegated. It's like very, very, very like minimally. It's like, you know when you look at the stars on a really bright night where you can't see any of them, that's what my Tycon looks like.
Ah, fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah, not that
Yeah, I'm
exciting.
imagining that now.
I'll send you a picture when I get home.
Yeah, okay. We can compare our disasters.
Yeah. Oh gosh. Oh, I shouldn't read it. You should read it.
If you could rename one plant to anything you want, what would it be?
Oh my god, I really don't know. My brain can't think of plants these days.
What about Monstera deliciosa? Would you rename it to something else?
Oh, I hate that it's called the Swiss cheese plant, for one, because, like, I understand it's because it's got holes. I get it. But, like, it's weird. Why is it cheese plant? I don't think it fits the vibe. I
No.
feel like Monsteras especially, they're so much, like, more regal than, like, oh, it's a cheese plant.
Maybe like Edamame cheese, Edam cheese. You could
Ooh,
call it like
Edam. The Edam
the
plant.
Edam plant, because
Yeah.
it's kind of like Eden.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
like
yeah.
Edam.
Edam.
Edam. There we go. Another question. Have you ever bought a plant from a big box store even though you swore you'd only support local nurseries?
To be honest, I don't buy that many plants from big box stores. I live in London, and we don't really just like have B&Q around. If we did, I probably would every now and then. But yeah, I mostly buy online these days. You know, we don't really have plant shops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they are dying out now. The physical plant shops. They had an insurgence of them, and
Yeah.
then they're all closing. A lot of them are closing.
I mean, real estate just costs like rental costs
It's
of.
insane.
Yeah, it just doesn't make sense, and it sucks because I love a nice plant shop, and like whenever I go visit somewhere, go traveling around the UK or the world or whatever, I'm like searching out plant shops to go look at, and like if I can support, but it's one of those things that's not really as big of a thing anymore,
No.
which is sad.
Yeah, I know America still has quite good ones, quite big ones. They normally have like a big nursery attached to it, which
Yeah.
is their like pride and joy. I really want to go to the Perfect Choice nurseries. Do you know that it's in Florida somewhere?
Oh, I haven't been to Florida nurseries, but like,
yeah.
oh, I really want to go to that. Like, there's like a huge like aeroid expo in
Yes,
Florida.
yeah.
I really want to go to that.
Yes. Well, if you ever
God, we can go to a girls trip.
girls trip, maybe
Florida.
maybe next year or sort of the year after.
I don't have the money for
I
it,
don't
regardless.
I don't know. I'm like, after this, I have no money to do anything ever again.
Yeah, well, I'm planning on being asleep for a week, so
Yeah.
hopefully I won't spend any money there.
Yeah, so that makes sense.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
you've got loads of plants anyway from.
Oh, they're all rented. I don't.
Oh, they
keep
were rented.
them.
You don't have to keep them. So.
Thank goodness, I don't have
Yes.
enough space for any of them.
Oh yeah. Last question.
Okay, one more. Oh, it's a little one.
It's a little baby one. What's your most chaotic plant care habit?
Oh gosh, chaotic. Probably right before I go away on holiday, when I stress water all of my plants, I let them all dry out far too much. Like probably underwatered, maybe on the brink of death in some cases, but like not quite.
What are they doing? My team are acting up. You won't get your Rice Krispie bars.
No treats for you.
I'm joking. You can have the Rice Krispie bars.
Like basically right before I go away, and then like literally I leave it to the last possible second before I go out the door, and I'm just like frantically running back and forth to the sink, wood with my watering can, spilling water everywhere because like I'm a messy AF waterer. you just like spill like fertilizer, water, and everything.
Yeah, that's me. Yeah.
On the walls, on the tables, on the floor.
I have a little like mop nearby, so I can mop them up, like little like
Do you
mop
have hardwood
pads.
floors?
They're tile, so that my
Oh,
parents
that'll
said they're
do.
tile.
Oh. Yeah, no, I've got carpet, and that doesn't mop.
Oh, when I was at my other place, I had a carpet, and I would just put towels down, and then you stand on the towels, and it sticks
I
up.
mean, that would be smart, but I just leave it.
Fair enough.
Whoops. So yeah, just being really messy, and then like the stress water before going away when you're just watering everything, and it's just chaos.
Last ever question. How many plants do you think you've killed?
I feel like I want to say it's like less than 100, but probably more than 20. I know that's a big range, but I feel like for someone who has a lot of houseplants,
So maybe like 60?
yeah, let's go. Split the difference.
Yeah.
60.
60.
Let's go about there. I think.
Okay.
I mean, do killing propagations count? Is the question.
Should I count those?
Because I've taken propagations and then just like forgot about them and then just
They're
die.
not really plants at that point, are they? They're just like props. I'm gonna go with that.
Okay.
They're like
Okay.
They're
Well then,
too small.
I'm gonna go with 40 then.
40.
Final answer.
Final answer 40. Thank you so much, Emma, for coming along.
Thank you so much for having me.
And that has been Death Grow. Bye.